G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 1, episode 75. Sneak peek. Fractured. It has come for me. I feel it inside. Such heartache. I am not allowed to feel. I am not allowed to feel. I sit on the ground that is still vibrating. There is no point trying to run. I'm not allowed to run. I'm not allowed to. I pull my knees up, crossing my legs and hugging them with my arms. I lower my head, trying to tuck it as far as I can between my knees and making myself as small as possible. Oh, the grief. Such anguish. My chest aches. I'm ready. Here it comes, emerging from underground. I'm not going to look. I remember from all the other times. It is metal, and as it surfaces, it uproots so many of the beautiful mauve flowers, and their lights dim, their fragrance fades, and their songs weaken. Just when it looks like it has fully surfaced and stops for a moment, it hasn't. It keeps going, hurting more and more plants. It is so big. I remember last time as the door closed with me inside, I looked up and saw the flowers, so forlorn, knowing that as soon as the morning sun comes, their short lives will come to an end. If they just returned to me a bit earlier, maybe I could cover their roots with dirt and save their lives. But they usually keep me, I'm not sure how long, but longer than a day. I recall burying as many of their seeds as I could when they eventually returned me here last time. The machine has now stopped. I know what's coming. I know how they will move me to their, whatever it is, vehicle, I suppose. I know what they will do to me. Afterwards, I remember that unmistakable ache in my chest. I grieve within. So many of them. How can they do that? Oh, it hurts just thinking of it. Such a heartache. Anguish. I feel it within me. So many people. Children. Babies. Oh. It hurts so much. I feel the dirt move under me as it scoops me up. No. I don't want to go. Here am I. I am standing on a beach with a group of girls. Why am I being singled out? No, thank you. I do not want to swim. I do not think I can. How am I running into the water? I'm not allowed to run. I'm not allowed to. No, I'm not allowed. No, not so far. Oh, the water is over my head. Will I drown? I keep going. But I'm not drowning. I have to get to the surface to breathe. I have to save Michael. Again, why do they keep doing this? I check which colour ring I am wearing this time and check people's thoughts. Okay. I know this group. I do. I will go to Michael straight away. Who is Michael? Why didn't I go to the surface to breathe? What is happening? I can't find Ayala with my scan. She's not on the beach with the other girls. Where is she? I am still swimming deeper and deeper towards, Michael, I guess. Wow, I can hold my breath a long time. Am I holding my breath? I'm not sure what is happening. I keep my mind busy scanning for Ayala, Karina, Kitor, and Ryan. I hear Ryan's voice in my mind.
Hello.
I am glad. I am running so fast through the forest. I see where I want to go and just go. I get there fast. Sometimes I run so fast, I wonder if I will be able to stop. I am carrying Olita on my back so we can escape together. We are running from that woman who thinks she can say and do whatever she chooses. And she might be right. I have seen many people, including men, listening to her every word and hurry to make sure that whatever she says or wants happens. She always has first choice of us. She chooses who she will hunt. I have been the first choice every time I am here, and Olita is always her second. We run and hide from her together. There are 23 of us all together this time, and even though we are not allowed to have friends, most of us have partners, and we help each other. When the hunt ends, the siren sounds and we have to go to our boxes. And that's when they hurt us, if we have evaded their weapons in the hunt. We don't want to go to the boxes, but our legs just walk us there, all of us. If our legs would cooperate, we would keep on running. I'm not allowed to run, I'm not allowed. Why does my voice say that? I am allowed to run. In fact, that's what I'm supposed to do here. Run. Why am I thinking of a man named Stephen and another man named Eric? They are building houses to help with rescues. What rescues? Why do I remember Eric drinking copious amounts of tea? He really likes Audrey, and Stephen likes Harriet. Audrey and Harriet are helping choose furniture and decorate the many rooms as each one is finished. They enjoy making each one different. I wonder if there will be a double wedding in the future. I remember why Ambrielle calls me Little Sweetheart instead of my name. When we first met, we actually didn't remember what our names were. Instead of referring to me as you, Ambrielle thought I had a sweet heart. And I was so much smaller than her, so she called me Little Sweetheart. At first, I wondered if she was my guardian angel. I liked the idea of having a guardian angel, and even if she wasn't, that's how I imagined my guardian angel would be. Kind and helpful and not hurt me. It took me a while to find a name that I liked, but when I thought of the name Ambrielle, I thought it was the most beautiful name I had ever heard. I called her Ambrielle, saying that I have to find out the meaning, because some name meanings are so inappropriate. When I found out, I realized how perfect it was. The name Ambrielle means Angel of Communication, who guides people towards inner peace and truth by warding off evil. How perfect is that? I hear the phone ring and footsteps going towards the kitchen. Cautiously, I go into the hallway and walk to the kitchen doorway. The woman is standing in the middle of the kitchen. She hasn't gone to the moon. which is what I call it when she stops still like a statue. She's still now, but not like a statue. She seems to be in a quandary and so agitated. Should I speak to her and risk a smacking frenzy rage? She doesn't seem to be ready for a rage. In fact, she seems fearful. I ask her, "What are you doing?"
I really don't want to answer the phone,
she says, almost in tears. "Then don't answer it," I reply as she walks towards it. "Please, just don't answer it." She looks like she is in pain and says,
I have to.
"No, you don't. Please don't," I say. "You know what will happen if you do." She sits on the chair next to the phone. I watch as she looks like she's going to cry when she picks it up and puts it to her ear. It happens again. She has gone to the moon. She is sitting in the exact position as usual, unable to move. How long will she be stuck here this time? Minutes? Hours? Days? I don't hear the usual car pull up out the front. Oh no, what will happen this time? Suddenly her mouth moves. Nothing else, just her mouth. She says,
"Go out the front door."
Did she really say that? Was that her voice? She speaks again.
"Go out the front door now."
I walk towards the front door. This is new. I have never before seen her move when she's gone to the moon. What was wrong with her voice? Was it her voice? I saw her mouth move. I jump up to reach the high front door handle and walk outside onto the patio. There is no one here except, well, he had nothing to do with her voice suddenly speaking. "Hello, Jason," I say in my thoughts. "I'm glad he is here. He is my friend. I am not allowed to have friends. I am not allowed to have friends.
Something is coming.
He says. He sounds concerned. He is standing in the front yard on the grass. I shut the front door and turn to face him. He is so tall. He's big too. I look up, but I don't see him, as usual. I just know he is here. I take in his features as I scan. He's always a little different, depending on where he is. Almost like he adapts to his environment. Last time I saw him was at the beach. What was I doing at the beach? Have I really been to a beach? All I can remember is looking up and seeing him standing on the sand. I remember being glad that he was okay after the last time. What last time? Does he have a different name at the beach? I wish I could remember. This time he just looks more like one of the usual people on the surface, but his head is higher than the roof. Like maybe he's a giant. No, more like he's a really tall person. I hear my voice whisper, "He's taller than Alistair." What? Who is Alistair? Oh, I like that name. Suddenly I notice something next to the patio, and I hear Jason say,
I saw it come into the driveway.
"What is it?" I ask. "Is it here for me?" As it comes into view, I can see it with my eyes. If it had wheels, I would say it's a fancy-looking car, but without windows. But there seems to be much more to it than that. I hear a noise and know that it is opening on the other side. Wouldn't it have been better to face it the other way, so the door opened to this side? I see it wobble slightly, and know that someone is getting out. I wish I wasn't here. Jason's thoughts aloud.
I'm so sorry. I know what that is.
I can see that he is now thinking about the last time he saw this, so I will know what to expect. I keep scanning Jason as they take me away. His thoughts are so sad.
No, don't take her. I know what you do. Just leave her alone.
I see a picture in his mind of scooping me up in his big hand, holding me close and running away with me to keep me safe. Again, I think of the name Alastair. Why? Jason seems so upset.
I wish I could do something. I wish I could save you.
His big hands are now wiping his tears.
I wish I could do something. 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 Just wish I could save you. Just wish I could save you.
Zed continues. I place the timepiece in my sister's hand, which is not allowed. My supposed gentleman's gentleman, who I call Handy, steps forward and holds out his hand for it. See? Handy. Oh, I hope I did not smile. It is not allowed. It is Handy's responsibility to make sure the timepiece stays in good working order. He is no gentleman's gentleman. He is my handler, hence the nickname Handy. My sister ignores him and quickly walks away with it, saying, "It is so beautiful. I'm just going to show Cook." I inwardly laugh. She is forbidden to walk quickly. Maybe she should have skipped. This is so out of character for Miss Brizzy. I call out, "Be careful with it and don't let Cook get it wet." Now she knows exactly how to render it useless. I take my time removing my boots and coat after declining Handy's help. I plan to give my sister extra time to somehow get that timepiece saturated in water and return with it non-functional. As soon as I see my sister, she gives me another childhood signal that it's done. I knew I could rely on her assistance. With the timepiece, which does much more than just keep time, now incapable of functioning, I am free. I can be myself, even if just for a few hours. It is such a relief. I wonder how long it will take Handy to report back and for them to respond. I stand up. My mind. I can finally tell my sister everything. She needs to know the truth. I render everyone in the house, besides my sister and myself, unconscious. My sister looks alarmed as Handy, butler and a household maid all suddenly fall on the floor in front of her. We hear a thud from the master's room, and I turn to see that my sister is looking through the window. There is another maid laying outside on the front veranda, the scullery maid. Oh, my sister likes that maid. My sister looks curiously at me, and I grin at her. "Please, close your eyes and concentrate," I say. And the first thing I tell her in our mind-to-mind communication is that they will all wake up within a few minutes. I have connected to her mind before, so she knows that we can communicate in this manner. I have to be careful not to give her all the information at once, but she can certainly receive it much faster than any others with whom I have communicated. I am surprised how much my sister has learned since we have been unable to communicate with this handler always around and the timepiece device. I should have known my sister is clever. These scientists think of her as unremarkable, but they're wrong. She is amazing. Most of what I wanted to make known to her, she already knows. Little sweetheart continues. I told him that I would remember him, and I have. I connect with him mind to mind. We make plans, going over everything again and again. Mind-to-mind communication is so fast. He still wants to be rescued, of course, but he wants to take as many people as he can with him. He has seen in the keepers' minds that they are expecting a large shipment that is due any day now. This shipment is many children. They will be emptying 4 orphanages and 2 baby kennels, as they call them. What an awful name. The boy wants to wait for them to come and then rescue every one of them along with himself. He wants to organise everything and make sure that all the children old enough to understand know exactly what to do. He wants the older children to go to the babies and carry 1 baby each to safety. I just have to wait until the boy is ready. We also discussed rescuing his father, Deep Voice Man. We need to tell him so he knows what to do, but we haven't worked out how yet. His father's mind is now continuously monitored. We seem to be waiting such a long time, but the boy is adamant that he wants to wait. He thinks that if he and everyone with him is rescued now, they will tighten security and it will be harder to rescue the newcomers. He is probably right. I wish I could stay here forever. I never feel any pain here. Why are their thoughts so loud at the end? They're wondering how many of them will be viable. How many of what? I know I shouldn't find out, so I don't. Well, I never have. Why shouldn't I find out? These people don't seem so bad. They tell me in my mind when they are about to do something awful, and tell me when to close my eyes. I feel no pain at all, although I do remember being doubled over in pain in the bed where I have to be in the surface house. That was after they took me and brought me back. It hurt so much inside me. What is this viable thing they are thinking so loudly? I think a better question would be, how do they rate all those people to be viable and not viable? What do they have to do with me? Why am I here? I know they take samples from me. What sort of samples? Why shouldn't I know? I know they think that I shouldn't find out, so I haven't. But I would really like to. I want to know. I'm not allowed to want. I'm not allowed to want. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to want. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. The one on my left is bending over me with his face directly in front of mine. He points to his head, so I check his thoughts. Apparently he thinks that I shouldn't know. I shouldn't find out. I shouldn't even think about finding out. He seems to think that it would be very hard for me if I found out, and it would be harder for them to do their tests. Okay, well, I suppose I will stop thinking about it. This time. I hurt. Why am I standing in the backyard of the surface house? My legs are shaking. Oh! I fell off the stump. Why do I hurt so much? How did I get here, dripping wet? What has happened this time? I hear my voice whisper. They hurt me. They all hurt me. I hurt. But I am unsure what I said. Why is it difficult to breathe? And why does my body feel so... I don't know what this feeling is. I need to get inside to the bed. Oh, maybe not. What if Lola is waiting for me in a rage? Or Sleepy Man is waiting for me? Oh, it's so hard to walk. As I crawl to the back door steps, scraping my knees and the tops of my feet in the dirt, I decide. I make the decision. I don't want to be here anymore. If I stay out here all night, will I have cold? Will I die if Lola doesn't let me eat for another week? I don't want to continue like this. I sit on the top step, knowing that I won't be able to jump up and reach the door handle with all this pain. I lean against the door and bricks. I try not to shiver. It hurts more when I move. I close my eyes and hope that I will never wake up. After a while, I hear a noise and look over at the little plants outside the kitchen window. Oh, they're so big. And the little trees are tall. I must be dreaming. Good. I tell myself that I'm asleep, even though I know that I'm not. Believing that I am sleeping seems better. Now, how do I make sure that I will never wake up? I notice a tiny house under the trees, with a big doorway but no door. A little animal looks out of the doorway at me. Is that a dog? It has curly hair. I've never seen a dog with curly hair before. Well, actually, I've never seen a dog before. Or have I? I remember what dogs look like from the scientists' minds. What scientists? I'm not sure what's happening. The little dog walks slowly towards me, stopping to sniff the breeze. It suddenly runs to me with its tail wagging. I know what a wagging tail means. Maybe this dream isn't as bad as I thought it would be. The little dog licks my face while wagging its tail excitedly, and eventually settles down and snuggles up next to me, with a front paw and its head resting on my small lap. It is so warm. I reach out my hand. Oh, it hurts to move. But I don't care. I want to feel it with my hand. I touch its curly hair. Is it natural or did someone curl it? Why would anyone curl a dog's hair? The little dog pushes itself towards my touch, so I leave my hand there. It is so warm. Eventually, I also put my other cold hand on its fur. I like this dream, or daydream, or whatever it is. Maybe life is worth living. I hear a voice say,
Hi, big guy. I'm back. Did you miss me?
Then another voice answer.
I always miss you, Squirt.
Those voices. I think I know them. Their voices sound familiar. Who are they? No! Oh, did I say that? I hope no one heard me. Why am I sitting up on the bed of the surface room? What just happened? I look out the window, but there's no cloud. Was there a cloud before? What cloud? Clouds aren't this low, are they? Was I just hovering near the ceiling? Of course not. I must be mistaken. I watched them from behind. Their hair, it looks like mine. Are their eyes also the same as mine? Yes. Who are these people? Why do I feel so, well, like I belong? Am I one of them? I want to stay here. I want to belong. They just naturally hear my thoughts, just like I hear theirs. That is so unusual. What do you mean? Why can't I stay? I don't remember you taking anything from me. No, I'm not in pain. Oh, my back? Really? So when the medicine wears off, I'll be sore? Why did you do that to me? I don't believe you. I want to stay anyway. Yes, I know you hurt me, but I am hurt everywhere. So I would rather be here, where people converse through thought like me. What do you mean I'm not like you? Look at me. We look the same. We use our minds the same. Oh, not the same. What more can I do? Can't you move things with your mind? Oh, maybe I don't belong. We hope you enjoyed the sneak peek. We have a bonus extra for you with this episode. Nuala continues.
I have not studied portals, but would like to know the intricacies of their makeup, the true science behind them. I'm surprised that a small girl is able to do that, but I believe everything can be explained scientifically. Even if we don't know the science regarding portals right now, that doesn't mean that it is some sort of phenomenon. I step out the other side of the portal to see 4 people smiling, waiting for me. After welcoming me, they take me to a room and say that it is mine for as long as I need it. I have not had my own room in such a long time. Actually, I suppose that I have never had my own room. The room I am remembering was never mine. It would have belonged to my source. For a few seconds, I forgot that I was just a copy of her. I don't feel like a copy. I feel like a real person. Maybe I am. Maybe copies are real people. How would we define real? I would like to know the science behind copies like me. Do we live a long time like other people? Are we all exactly the same? Or do we develop our own personalities, our own wants and desires, our own way of thinking? Can we live relatively normal lives? Or do we keep glitching until we... Do we age the same way as other people? Can we reproduce? I want to find out the answers to all these questions. I could probably spend the rest of my life studying myself. I smile. I touch my face. Was that my first smile? These people have food and clothes ready for me. What kind people? They are expecting a few more rescues today, so they went back to the elevator, saying that I am very welcome to join them when I am ready. I have the longest hot shower and dress in some of the clothes they had ready for me. They fit me perfectly, which makes me wonder, have they rescued other copies like me? Where are they now? Maybe living their lives on the surface? I eat the meal they left on the table, then cautiously look both ways down the hall. Why am I apprehensive? This isn't a facility. This is a hospital. No one is going to hurt me here. I join the 4 people at the elevators. They have 2 beds on wheels ready with equipment nearby. I know what all these things are. I know how to use them. I could help. I remember learning about all this. It took years. Have I been alive for years? Do I have my source's memories? How? They seem like they are my memories. Am I really just a copy? I have to find out about all this. I find it all fascinating. While we wait, I ask many questions and am given so much information. When they discover that I'm a proficient in reviving people, Bert goes to get the 3rd bed on wheels and spare equipment to go with it. I feel like I'm already part of this team. I hope they let me stay. I remember when I arrived, they took me to that room and said that it is mine for as long as I needed it. I estimate my need for that room will be a very long time. We rescue many people, and I revive 2 by myself, watching them take that first breath, knowing that I was instrumental in bringing them back. The look on their faces as they look up at me. Thank you. This is my new life. I have only been here about an hour, and it is already wonderful.
Thank you so much for joining us with a cuppa. We appreciate your company.